Hey, happy Friday, happy weekend. Ah, It's episode 153 of your favorite D list actor coming to you live from Phoenix, Arizona, where, man, at 117 degrees today. No joke. Crazy hot. People were falling out on set. I'll get to that in a second. Let me kill this overhead light. Yeah, 117, and I was on set today, and I'll tell you guys about that in a bit. But man, it's always good to be working. It was a 3-hour day. I'm not upset at all. You know what? Heck, we'll just talk right now. Oh, the Garrett, man, that's what I'm talking about. 3 watching live. We got 1 like. So yeah, it was awesome. I got a background gig working on a GC. So basically, Grand Canyon University. Yeah. So I was out there on campus doing a commercial for them. What's up, Black Cat? A lot of fun. It was cool too because it was a 3-hour gig. So I went in and they needed me to be play a veteran in one of these scenes, and it was cool. So we were done. Like the veterans were done like an hour, hour and a half, and then one of the PAs comes up to me and goes, "TJ, could you be the bus driver in the next scene?" And I'm like, "Ah, of course I can. So why not?" So I stayed the extra hour and a half, whatever. It's supposed to be a 10-hour gig, and got done in 3. So that's a beautiful day. That's why I'm back here today, able to have a show. And I didn't want to skip 2 weeks in a row, but I was thinking, oh man, could be a 10-hour gig. So I had to skip 2 weeks in a row, but no, all good. Got to work today, got to be on set, had a great time. Yeah, and got to do the show. So I'm very excited. But for some reason, I have no idea, but my shoulder came partially out of socket while I was on set, and I still have no idea what I was doing because in the VA shoot, I was shooting darts left-handed. So, and then I sat down after like they didn't need me. Hey, ma. And yeah, all of a sudden, I sat down. I had my elbow on the thing. I think my shoulder just like partially came out, and oh my goodness, that was a nice 2.5 hour sting. It was just like zzz. I haven't had it pop out in a long time. Really weird. It happens. It's not comfortable, but it happens, and it slowly worked itself back. And I was doing all of the movements that you're supposed to do. What's up, Miss Moon? And it went back where it's supposed to be. But getting back to this heat, 117. Yeah, so we had kids on set because we're getting kids on buses and stuff. In one of the scenes, I was the bus driver, and there was a couple of kids where the EMTs were just looking at him, going, "Nope, nope, get that kid out of here. That kid's about to pass out." But they did a really good job with that. Like the kids would only be in the sun for like 15 minutes, and they get them in a tent, then they get them back inside, they bring them back out, 15 minutes, like that. So they get those kids out of that crazy, crazy, crazy heat. 117 today, but man, it was just like I said, beautiful. Just felt so good to be on set. I wasn't even there long enough to rip through their crafties. Like seriously, all I had was a banana and a coffee, and then it was like, oh, I was done. And when I got done, lunch was just being served, and I was like, do I want to eat chicken and vegetables here, or could I go home and be there in 45 minutes, have a pack of peanuts, go home and eat? So that's what I did. I went home and ate. Didn't even get a chance to take care of. I just destroy the crafties like I normally do. Hey, Dad, what's going down? Happy weekend. But yeah, it was a great, great day. Got all of my workouts in this week except for today. No big deal. Shoulder day, I'll get that done. Maybe tomorrow morning. We'll see if I'm up to it when I get up early with the pups. We got 10 watching live. We had 10 watching live. We got 3 likes. It's a beautiful, beautiful, hot June 21st here in Phoenix. Moving on. What kind of day? The first micro short film I shot when I moved here in Arizona. I keep almost saying Las Vegas every time. To Arizona, and I got to be the stunt coordinator, which was cool. I really get to do that, and when I do, I get very excited. I get to script everything out, and I also got to be one of the stuntmen, and I did a couple scenes. That has won another freaking film festival, man. I think that's 19 or 20 wins that micro short has done. And from what I've told, I talked to the director, who also asked me, say, hey, are you available? I want to shoot this summer. I want you to play an FBI agent. I'm like, absolutely. Haven't heard about that since then, but that's the same guy. And he said that as soon as they're done with the film festivals, that we will all get a clip, if not the whole thing. I just want my piece of a clip so that I can put it up here for you guys on YouTube. So that's where I try to put everything once I can get a copy of it. I need to start putting my auditions back up on here, as I have a lot that I haven't released yet. So maybe this week on Wednesday, I'll go through and find one of my auditions that hopefully it's, already came out. I can't put an audition that hasn't come out yet. So I'll find an audition and I'll start posting those again. Man, it got dark real quick in here. I think the clouds just went by, but don't worry. It's still 115 degrees outside. It'll brighten up real quick. Yeah, I got rid of the light because the stand just moved too dang much in here. I hate carpet. Ugh, hate it. Ugh. No new writing this week, and I'm not sure exactly what page we're on, because I know we got some writing done last week. Myself and Josh over at Josh Makes Movies here on YouTube, and he's got a lot of stuff on there. You should go check out his channel. Almost said page channel. What's the difference? Yeah, whatever. Yeah, so we did get a little bit of writing, but the weird thing is, for some reason, I can no longer log in on the house computer to type on that one specific thing. So I had to use the app now on my phone. Well, I actually just went through my phone. I need to download the app so I can do everything, but I couldn't get an accurate page count. But I believe that we're up to about 105 pages now. So that are like I said, every time we get on there just to clean up stuff, we end up adding. We still only have 79 of the 105 pages clean. But man, the story looks great. I think it looks really good. Contract, the series, nothing new on that. Haven't seen anything on Instagram, is where he normally posts. I haven't seen anything on the Celtex, which is where I do script work, because I have a copy of his next script on there, and it hasn't been updated. There's nothing for me to read and or to go through and add anything if I need to, like Josh does for me. Nothing on that, and no change on the Phoenix script either, which is the one project that I started working on for a producer here in Phoenix, but haven't heard anything on that. It's all good. It's all part of the grind, which I do. Got to grind as a D-list actor. You don't have, seriously, if you're not up there in the A's or the B's, it's a grind. You are grinding out every day, because although I do have agents, I have an agent in LA, I've got an agent in Vegas, I've got agency out here, and so far this year they are doing a phenomenal job. I'm very happy. Got that. The work I got today was through my agent here in Phoenix. As a matter of fact, my last 5 gigs, I believe, have all been through my agents. So yeah, although the two big ones still haven't aired yet, as far as I know. I haven't seen anything. So as soon as those come out, I'll let you know where to try to find me in the commercial. But hopefully the other commercial is, you're gonna know. Nope, there's TJ right there. That's him. I know those tattoos. Yay! But until it airs, can't really talk about it. But 2 very awesome commercials that I did get to shoot. But today's was easy. It was for college. No NDAs, nothing like that. I've already posted a photo of it up on X, formerly known as Twitter. So you can go see that. It was like a little BTS I didn't label it BTS. It was a BTS from the veterans part of the shoot, not where I was the bus driver, but the other part. But like I say, it's a grind. Even with all of those agents, I still have to put in work to try to find work. So missed the last 2 weeks. So both weeks, 11 submissions each week. I had an audition this last week, and I booked it, by the way. We'll talk about that. I had a callback last week and 2 callbacks this week. And of course, the one callback was this morning, calling back for availability. And then they hit me back 2 hours later as I was leaving the gig, and I had booked the gig. So next week, I will be out in Vegas. And now I can't talk about this one. This is big time NDAs, because there are 3 very, very big names on this commercial shoot. So I'm excited to be part of it. Yeah. It's great when you get those. It's funny. I book more gigs when I'm at a gig. I don't know what it's like, the energy with the universe and God and everybody, and it's just so cool. Everything lines up. But it's the weirdest thing. I would say I book most of my gigs when I'm already on a gig, and I'm already on. You're already working, so it's already like, I'm already like this, and then you book another gig, which is even bigger than the gig you're on. You're like, oh man, and look who's on it. So yeah, I can't wait to talk about that one either. It's another one of those where you're like, dude, yeah. So As soon as as soon as they come out, I'll let you know, or as soon as I'm told otherwise that I can talk about it, then I'll let you know, and of course, I'll post pictures all over the internet. And I hope the hell I get pictures with these 3 guys. Yeah, I sure hope I do. Excuse me. Oh, wow. Awesome, man. We got through the opening segment. Awesome for sticking with me at under 10 minutes. I'm so happy. All right, guys, I don't know what you're drinking on tonight. It is Friday night. Everybody getting a sip on. Oh, Shannon, I didn't even see you sneak in there. What's going on? Let's see here. There's one of them. Garrett, the best. A little bit of the coffee. Didn't go iced coffee. I didn't have time to get it to make it the way I make it. So it's just a cold coffee. So I mean, it's almost as good as iced coffee, right? No, not even close. But hey, I love coffee, and I don't care if it's cold. Usually, I don't even put anything in it, so I just like it black anyway. So whatever. I would be a person that would be like, oh, you go to the coffee pot, and you'd be like, hey man, I think the coffee might be a couple of days old. I mean, I don't care. It's coffee. Let me drink it. And that was another thing. I only got 1 cup of coffee on set. I told you I had no action on the crafties. It was it boom, boom, in and out. I was gone. Margaritas over there in Michigan. You go, girl. All right, guys. On to the first named segment of the show, the social media segment, because we're not just here on the YouTubes, mostly every Friday at 5 p.m. Mountain, because we're out here in the Phoenix. So, the Mountain time. About now. But we're also over on Twitter at TJWIMZ, Instagram at TJWIMZ, Facebook and LinkedIn at TJWIMBS, as in bullshit or bullscheisse for my German speaking friends. And we're on IMDb at imdb.me/TJWIMBS, bullshit or bullscheisse once again. And over there on IMDb, there's all kinds of cool stuff. You type my name in, you go in there, all the big parts that I've been involved in, bam, 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 bam. You can learn all kinds of cool stuff about them. Like I said before, some have trivia. Oh, here's something for you guys. I remember telling you guys a few weeks ago that my role as Jules would be coming back in My Father's Keeper Part 2. That will not be happening before it's the Germans. It's from Belt Turkish. There you go. You got to hold the pants up. So anyway, I'm gonna be flustered with some snatch jokes. All right, I don't even know where I'm at. Oh yes. Anyway, My Father's Keeper. I played the character of Jules. That's the one where I got the black eye. Well, after a contract dispute with production, I will no longer be working on that show in Las Vegas in the end of July, August. It happens. Contracts, that's why you read the contract. You got to read the contract. If there's something in the contract that just doesn't work or not working, well, then you can't sign it, right? Or when you sign it and then they change something that's on the contract. Well, once again, you just can't work it. I'm just saying. That's not how I work. Anywho's, IMDb numbers for this show, IMDb numbers for the acting, all down. But we did pick up 2 new subscribers this week. So we were at 3, the last 2 weeks, I won each. We were at 365 amazing subscribers. Thank you. Thank you all. Thank you all. Thank you guys who come out every Friday and say what's up. I really do appreciate that. And Garrett is having a Coors Light. Sounds delicious. I think we're going to have mimosas. No, mimosas was last week. What are we having this week? Oh man, I can't remember what those things are called. Anyway, they're delicious, and that's what we're going to have tomorrow when we're out relaxing and chilling in this amazing Phoenix heat with sunshine. Joke out here, and the clouds keep going by. Your show's dark, your show's bright. Your show's dark, your show's bright. Since everything is down this week, there's no touchdown dance on a Friday night or up down dance. So sorry, guys. New videos almost every day on the X. Wow, I got real dark in here, didn't it? On X. I don't believe that we have any new photos other than the one I posted today on X. Everything else on Instagram and Facebook and LinkedIn are where they normally are. Nothing new. Great. Awesome. Hey, guys, it's time for a beverage break while we go into almost complete darkness as the clouds pass over because I decided not to use my ring light today, which apparently is turning into a great faux pas. So drink them if you got them. Coffee. Yes, we'll get to the Celtics winning the NBA championship very easily. And I just want to know, I'm giving you a shout out like every week about your Celtics. I'm just saying that, even though you're just now watching the show. All right, guys, on to the last part of the show there, where we, talk about the hot stuff that's going on. So here we go. TJ's Hollywood Seconds. You may have heard this before, but I'm going to tell you again because, guys, I want to. No, skip that because that's already happened. Ron Simmons, not the professional wrestler, but the Broadway producer, 4-time Tony winner, passed away at 63. The dog, 7, from The Walking Dead, has passed away. I'm not sure how old that dog was, but that was sad. Willie Mays passed away at 93. Just one of the greatest baseball players ever. 24 times he was on the All-Star team. 24 times. That's crazy. Donald Sutherland, actor, passed away at 88. I thought he was older. I was like 116. Awesome actor. Body Snatchers. Love that movie when I was a kid. Absolutely fantastic. Thank you, Mom. Thank you, Dad, for letting me watch that when I was a child. Yeah, and all those other scary movies. And all that cool stuff. Thank you so much for that. That was the coolest thing about having teenagers as parents. Yeah, no bedtimes on the weekend, man. It was the best. I watched every single bad B flick ever made, every horror flick ever made, everything. And then once we got HBO, it was a wrap after that, man. I stayed up nonstop and then probably sleep for a couple hours and then be back up watching Saturday morning cartoons or a Sunday watching Kung Fu Theater with my dad. So yeah. Or we get up early and go fishing as the lights continue to go down. The new Penguin trailer is out, and I am really looking forward to seeing the Penguin. I don't know about you. What you got there for me, there, to Garrett Manna? You are the comic book man. What are your thoughts on the Penguin? I think he's doing a great job with the movie, so I'm looking forward to see this. Just saying. And ladies and gentlemen, this year's NBA champions, the Boston Celtics. Congratulations, Garrett Manna. I hope you dropped like some serious damage on there at the beginning of the year, saying that they're going to win at the end of the year, and you have a ton of money right now, and you're going to go buy a Lamborghini SUV and come out to Phoenix just to say hi. That would be dope. I'm just saying, that's what I would do if I were you. And I'm not sure if the NHL's over. I think the game 6 was possibly last night. Unfortunately, I haven't been paying too much attention because I can't find the games on anywhere anymore. All those great games, like then the finals came and all that, and then I can't find them anymore. I was getting them all free on the HBO, and it was great, but now I don't know. Oh, and the Olympic trials. I've only got to see swimming so far, and man, I enjoyed it. I remember one year I scheduled my leave from Korea back to the U.S. for my 30 days during the Olympics. So I was completely on leave, so I didn't miss any of the Olympics for the entire time. That's when insomnia was like, yeah. So okay, there's no events for 4 hours. Wake back up. I sat in front of that TV and watched all of the Olympics, and it was worth it. Speaking of things I'm watching, the Game of Thrones spinoff is way better this year than it was. This season is already, for me, 1,000 times better than all of last season. The very first episode was better than all of last season. Yeah, really good. It's like they listened to the fans, or they changed something, but it's just so much better. And also with The Boys, I gotta give it to them. This season, I've been impressed that it's actually looks like they've got some really good writing. I mean, they still got their stupid little, dick jokes here and there, and I really didn't need the human centipede thing. But I mean, the writing otherwise is actually really, really good this year. What we got? True, 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 man. I'm looking forward to it. I really hope that Matt does that with he has his movies and then he has his TV series and they explain each other, boom, 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 like everybody like Marvel's doing, Star Wars is gonna be doing. It's awesome. I think that's fantastic, and I would love to see DC do that. And if Matt Reeves is gonna be the guy who's gonna make it happen, then awesome, man. That's gonna be dope. I'm looking forward to it. I like what he's done so far. I'm looking forward to his next Batman or the Batman. So yeah, cool, excellent. Yeah, 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 yeah. You know what's funny? It got so dark, and then I was like, I can't see anything over there. Give me a sec. Oh yeah, there's a new Hunger Games. Yeah, another Hunger Games. So it's like Hunger Games 53 or something like that. I don't know. Wasn't a big fan. My mom would know. She knows all that with the books and everything else. Well, guys, thank you for coming out on this Friday evening. It was an absolutely fantastic day. Just being able to work, being on set was great. So far, I've had a gig. I had a gig in April, had a gig in May, and I got a gig in June, and I got another one next week in Vegas. I'm so excited, and to book while you're already booked, absolutely fantastic. 3 hours on set. Yeah, you can't. It doesn't get much better than that. What a blessed, blessed, blessed day. So I want to give some thanks, and I'll let y'all go and have an amazing weekend. Namaste, guys. Have a great one. Be safe out there. It is very, very hot. Hydrate. I mean, I drink a lot of coffee, 3, maybe 4 cups a day, but I also drink a gallon and a half of water a day. So, and I drink Gatorade Zero. I sip on those. So because I sweat like crazy, so I need it. So be careful out there because dehydration is no joke. Be safe, guys. Have an amazing weekend. See you next Friday. Peace. And I'm out this way.